have a Yamaha R6 or are looking to get one and want to know what mods you should do first. Today I'm going to walk you through the top 5 mods I've done on my Yamaha R6 and why these upgrades have made all the difference in my experience. Let's get started. First up is the Hindle exhaust megaphone. It's a slip-on exhaust, and this is one of my first mods and probably my favorite. Not only does it give the bike an aggressive and deep sound that screams through all the gears, but it's also significantly lighter than the stock exhaust. One of the biggest compliments I get about this bike is how nice it sounds, and that's because of this exhaust. Due to the fact that these bikes rev out to at least 16,000 RPM, maybe more. Yamaha lied about the 17.5 thousand RPM. Anyways, combined with a nice exhaust, it sounds like a Formula 1 car. The weight reduction alone makes the bike feel more nimble, and on top of that, I've noticed a boost in power, especially in the mid-range. If you've ridden with a backpack or even random cargo, you know how much a difference in weight changes the feel of these bikes. Second on the list is the ECU flash. After getting the Hindle exhaust, it only made sense to unlock the bike's full potential with an ECU flash. This mod optimizes fuel maps, removes restrictions, and improves throttle response. Before the flash, the bike felt a little choked at certain RPMs, mostly in the low to mid-range. But now the power delivery is smooth all the way through the rev range. Because these bikes rev out so high, the engine strokes are not that long, causing less torque and less mid-range power. An ECU flash combined with a cat delete, exhaust system, and air filter can really change the power delivery of the bike.
I'm on power, baby! I'm on power, baby!
The throttle response is quicker and the bike feels more predictable. This is a huge change than the power band feeling like an on and off switch when you're either below or above 10,000 RPM like it did before. Whether I'm carving through traffic or hitting the twisties, it gives me that much more confidence and predictability in the bike. Now I actually swapped this one further up than it was on the list originally because it's so crucial, and it's going to be tires. I'm running Michelin Pilot powered 2 compound, and these tires have a nice blend of hard rubber in the middle that will last a lot longer on the highway than the softer edges for leaning the bike through tight turns. The R6 is a high performance beast, and good tires really let it perform at its best. Having good tires isn't just limited to sport bikes though. It's something that should be high up on your list no matter what motorcycle you ride. While tires are technically not a modification, they're so important that I feel picking a good set can be considered one. Whether you're hitting the corners or accelerating out of turns, grip is everything. I noticed an immediate difference in handling when I upgraded. The bike feels planted and on rails. If you're serious about riding, good tires are a must. Next up are aftermarket rear sets. In my opinion, specific brands don't really matter as much with this one as long as they're functional and they work. Stock rear sets are fine for most people, but if you're looking for a more aggressive riding position, especially for track days or just a bit more aggressive driving, adjustable rear sets are the way to go. You get more adjustability and modification that you won't get with the stock rear set. These give you a lot more control over your foot positioning, which improves comfort and handling. If you want a much more comfortable stance, you can set it up that way. And if you want a more aggressive position like I do, that some of you have noticed, you can also set it that way too. Plus, they can add that custom look to your bike depending on what style and color you choose. Last but definitely not least, I added an auxiliary yellow light to the front for better visibility. On a sport bike, especially the R6 with its one flashlight looking headlight, we're already a bit less visible to other drivers. So this light is key for safety. Being mistaken for a bicyclist at night is very possible for a driver who doesn't take an extra second to look and might pull out into traffic because of that. The yellow color really stands out during the day and at night. It helps a lot with lane splitting and is great in general for city riding and on the highway, making sure cars and trucks see me way sooner. A small upgrade, but I've noticed a huge difference in keeping myself visible and safer out there. So those are my top 5 mods for the Yamaha R6. These upgrades have not only made the bike more fun to ride, but also safer. Let me know in the comments if you guys have done any of these mods to your bike, or if there's something else you think that I should add next time. If you guys don't have a motorcycle yet and have been debating to get a 600cc motorcycle as your first bike, go ahead and check out this video where I go over if it could be the right decision for you.